Ah, yes. The LTTE, the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam. What is it all about? Why are there people detained for it under SOSMA? Quite confusing, actually. I mean, it is something that ended in 2009. Well, first and foremost, the LTTE, or the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, were formed in, well, quite a while back. But, you see, the Civil War started in 1983 and ended in 2009. What had happened was that a typical case of I hate your father hates me, therefore I should hate you and you should hate me. I killed your father, therefore I expect you to kill me, and then my son will kill your son and your son's son will kill. It's just something that went on a never-ending rampage. Title song and then story. So back in the day in Sri Lanka, everybody was living peacefully. It was absolutely beautiful, right? You had the Sinhalese, you had Tamil, you had the Burghers, you had the Malays. Oh my God, Malays existed out of Malaysia. Yes, they did. Malays lived in the Malay archipelago, huge place, Polynesia, you name it, right? The Malay race is not just confined to Malaysia. So coming back to Sri Lanka, all of these people were living peacefully. The British, when they were giving Sri Lanka its independence, I'm not giving, well, people fought for it. When they got the independence, all races were taken care of, decided to form the government of Sri Lanka. But just like what we are facing here, one smart aleck decided to think that because the Sinhalese are the majority of Sri Lanka, they deserved to hold the majority seats, or rather all seats, in the cabinet, in the parliament even. Therefore, this poison slowly creeped into the society and messed up everything. They even burnt down a very prolific library that was held very dear to the Tamils in the north. That library housed some of the rarest manuscripts in the world. Huge literature collection, amazing books, all destroyed during one of the Tamil forums that was taking place, a global Tamil forum. So, you see, that was one of the incidences. But I would not say that only one camp was performing the atrocities. Atrocities were performed in both camps. Did either one come clean? Actually, no. There were just too many things going on that in order to mask one error, another error was committed by both sides. The point we need to focus on is that the war ended in 2009 when the leader of the LTTE, Prabhakaran Velupillai, Captain Prabhakaran Velupillai, was shot dead. An unfortunate thing, but it led to the end of the war. And many people around the world have been trying to contribute, entities from Malaysia and even outside, have been trying to contribute to build Sri Lanka to its glory. And yet, recently in Malaysia, there have been certain talks about the LTTE coming back. And the best part is, they are pointing it out to people who were sympathizing with the war, which is absolutely ridiculous. You see, what we have to understand is that the LTTE had been removed from the list of global terrorists. And it is interesting that the anti-terror head, who is going all out on this, is saying that ISIS is not as bad a threat as the LTTE. The last I checked, ISIS is still on the list of global terrorists. Do not equate the LTTE to ISIS, because the reasons they were fighting were completely different. Now, should these people be detained under SOSMA? If we are indeed going with this whole rule of law ideology, I think it is easy for them to showcase evidences to the people, isn't it? It should be. And furthermore, if we are going by the rule of law, shouldn't it be that the person is innocent until they are proven guilty? Is there a need to, well, put them behind bars until all evidences point to the fact that they are indeed the villains here? Because if it is true that they are funding a war that has already ended for more than a decade, it is important to see where these monies went. But if it is something that is being just churned up in order to divert the attention of people, don't worry, such veils eventually fail. So let's see what happens.